Here's Nolan Arenado, and a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year.
Nolan Arenado.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and that's going to land foul. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Pagan going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. Bottom of the second here with no score. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Standing in, Dom Nunez. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Stepping in, Ian Desmond. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And that misses inside. 1-0. 2 down, runners at first and second. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and make him some good pitches.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Garcia giving chase, and that retires the side. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Francisco Cervelli.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Therefore it is Blackmon, and he's got it for the first out. Now in the box, Chris Tillman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Third inning, no score to this point. called strike in a dangerous location there, 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
And a swing and a miss here, and that's about what you'd expect from a pitcher, I suppose. There are 2 away. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 16. He readies for his first plate appearance.
Pitcher, number 16.
For the shortstop, Harrison, reined in, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Well, I'm not big on the first pitch changeup, but right there I liked it. He got out front of the swing, and now you got a strike.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Yulieski Gurriel.
First offering on its way. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Blackman is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner, but this will be a foul ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swing and a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Dahl, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Abreu comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done. Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Digging in to try again,
Leading off for the
Charlie
Rockies.
Blackmon. 0 for 1
Center
for him
fielder.
here in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. Another 0-2 home. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 28, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for
Nolan
another shot,
Arenado.
Nolan Arenado. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. And that misses 1-1.
Playing 11.
And he'll step off and try. Try again. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in, the right fielder Carlos Gonzalez. Hit sharply on the ground. Gurriel picks it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Angel Pagan.
And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. So here is Avisail Garcia. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Tough slider down low for a strike. Now the 0-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
On the move is Pagan. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. At the plate, Dom Nunez.
Catcher, number 9, Dom Nunez.
He's set, and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. In there, a base hit. Striding in, Ian Desmond. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ian Desmond.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. In now, number 16. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Here we are in the middle of the game, and he's 90% on the first pitch strike, throwing strikes. 90%. Forget about it. You do that, you got no chance of hitting this guy.
And this is fouled at the plate. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. No runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Tillman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 33, Chris Tillman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. Digging in once again, Yoan Moncada. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Yulieski Gurriel, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ball's in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder number 50.
Here's Melky Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side. There is Desmond. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again. David Dahl. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
The center fielder, number 19.
Stepping in and ready for another
Charlie
shot,
Blackmon.
Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Again, a 1-2. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Ready for another chance? Nolan Arenado. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Cervelli corrals it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
First baseman, Jose Abreu.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. Those balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
Gonzalez is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Striding in once again, Angel
Pagan.
Pagan. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in,
Now batting,
Josh Harrison.
shortstop.
Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Harrison.
First pitch of the at-bat. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. Now in the box, Avisail Garcia.
Right fielder.
0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Garcia.
First offering on its way. Popped up. LeMahieu on the move. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in,
batting,
Francisco Cervelli.
catcher.
It's been an 0 for 2
Francisco
effort for him to this
Cervelli.
point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Calling for it, Desmond. And that's the third out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ready once again. Carlos Gonzalez.
Right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air to left field. After it is Cabrera, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out. Digging in and looking for more,
catcher,
Dom
number 9.
Nunez. 2 base
Dom
hits, both singles to
Nunez.
this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next
Stepping
for
into the
Colorado,
box, Ian
first
Desmond.
baseman,
0 for 2 on the
Ian
afternoon so far.
Desmond.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Stepping
back,
into the
your
box,
attention, please.
number 16,
Pinch hitting for the
Ryan
Rockies,
McMahon.
number
Will come on to
24,
pinch hit here in a big
Ryan
spot.
McMahon. Now pitching for the White Sox.
So with the
Number
left-handed hitter waiting,
Pinch
they'll
hitting
go to
for the
their own
Rockies,
left-hander out of the
number 3,
bullpen. Brendan Rodgers
Brendan
will start to
Rodgers.
loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Now both runners on the move. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
The 0-2 pitch. And the runners again are off here. And he'll just hang on as both runners move into scoring position now. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Denny Farquhar answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so.
Number 54.
In now. Denny Farquhar, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. And the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Nunez has it, and the throw is there to record the first out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And a high strike there, 0-1. And the pitch. He pulls this one into right. Gonzalez is there, 2 down. Digging in, Yulieski Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Blackmon's after it. He makes the play. A great catch on the run. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective. Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Ready with another 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
The center fielder,
At the
number
plate,
19,
Charlie Blackmon. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And this will be fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Charlie Blackmon becomes out number 2 this inning. Number 47 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 47.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Nolan Arenado is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next for Chicago.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. On the ground to the right side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping up now, Josh Harrison. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. From the stretch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Ready with the 0-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Right fielder.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. No problem here, 1 away. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped high in the air. Abreu just to the right of the mound. 2 gone. Standing in, Dom Nunez. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hard liner to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center. So here is Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Here's the pitch. Ball 2 now. Here he comes on 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. The set and the 2-1 pitch. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Catcher.
Stepping in, Francisco Cervelli. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Dahl sprinting after it, and that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, number 47. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, Matt, you're the pitcher. There's 2 outs, nobody on. You're letting it fly, right? I'd be doing the same thing like he just did right there. 2 big swings, and he has nothing yet.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So digging in now, Ian Desmond. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far. Gerardo Parra is going to come in and pinch
for the
hit.
Rockies, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And a chance. Changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And there's the backup catcher, Chris.
Number 22, Chris Iannetta.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And Iannetta can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2 now.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Chris Iannetta becomes out number 2 this inning. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Pagan is there to make the catch. Ready one. Once again, Yoan Moncada. Chad Bettis takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rockies, number 35, Chad Bettis.
High in the air out to center field. Blackman is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Riding in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Left fielder number 50.
Here's Melky Cabrera, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Now a ball rolled softly to second. LeMahieu charging this one. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Here's a high pop-up. Moncada is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Harrison. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
Now batting.
In is the center fielder, Angel Pagan. He was a ground-out victim last time up. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Dahl. 2 down.
Now
digging
batting.
in once again,
Shortstop.
Josh Harrison. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So ready for another shot now. Carlos Gonzalez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Way outside. 1-2. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, and that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Carlos Gonzalez. Put